And the government has tonight withdrawn security attached to Azimio leader Raila Odinga ahead of his planned anti-government protest starting on Wednesday this week. Security withdrawn include those that protect him on his daily duties, as well as those guarding his homes in Nairobi, Kisumu and Siaya. Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka and more than 50 Azimio MPs have also had their security withdrawn by the state. Stephen Leto has more.
More than 10 police officers assigned to Azimio leader Raila Odinga have been withdrawn as government intensifies its push to have the opposition call off the planned 3-day anti-government protests. The withdrawal of the security has also affected Odinga's homes in Nairobi, Kisumu and Siaya. For the better part of Monday, Odinga has operated with his private security. Odinga had yesterday raised concern over claims that the government has hatched a plot to harm Azimio leaders when they lead the demos this week. Odinga in a tweet this evening said, and I quote, "Starting on Wednesday, be ready for the game-changing maandamano. Tumechoka.net," end quote. The state has also recalled security officers attached to Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka in furtherance of its attempts to have the Azimio leaders call off their protests, whose frequency has now been increased to 3 consecutive days. 4 Nyanza governors, Gladys Wanga of Homa Bay, James Orengo of Siaya, Professor Anyang' Nyong'o of Kisumu, and Ochilo Ayako of Migori have also been affected, with their security directed to report to Kisumu ahead of the countrywide 3-day nationwide demonstrations. Minority leader Opiyo Wandayi has told Citizen TV that more than 50 MPs allied to Azimio One Kenya have also had their security recalled and ordered to report to Parliament Police Station.
Our security detail is withdrawn on no notice, and no one really gives you an explanation.
Earlier in the day, Azimio MPs held a parliamentary group meeting and insisted that the planned 3-day marathon protests will go on as planned despite the intimidation.
That we are here to confirm that the peaceful protests are planned for Wednesday, Thursday and Friday this week are on, as earlier declared by our leaders.
And that conversation will take place on Wednesday, on Thursday, and Friday.
Kenyans want to eat, and they want to eat today. It doesn't matter how long you cover your ears.
The parliamentary group meeting also deliberated on the use of force by the police while handling the protesters.
It's clear that Kenya Kwanza is struggling on all fronts. We call on Kenyans to wake up to the reality that we are on our own and we have to fight for ourselves.
The United Nations has pronounced itself on the situation in the country, especially on the issue of police brutality and the killings that went on during the demonstration. I want to state very clearly that the earlier petition by Azimio to ICC is very active.
Hakuna vitisho ambavyo kwamba atavitoa ili watu waweze kunyamaza na kuvumilia. Watu wanataka chakula leo. Watu wanataka chakula kesho.
The Azimio leadership meets tomorrow for final planning of the Wednesday demos. Stephen Leto, Citizen TV.